Good morning, students and staff. This week we are celebrating Exceptional Students Week. Our school-wide theme is we are capable of doing great things. Boys, Exceptional Students Week is the week that we celebrate our differences. You know that we all learn differently, but we also all have unique skills and abilities that no one else has. So this week we're going to celebrate the differences that we all have. During this week, different teachers will come up and give you a fact about a person with a disability, or you may hear them read various stories about people with disabilities. Today I'm going to be reading a story to you all titled A Friend for Henry. A Friend for Henry is a book that celebrates the differences that one little boy has as he starts school, but he also eventually makes a friend while at school. In classroom 6, second left down the hall, Henry was looking for a friend. It couldn't be Gilly, who circled her fishbowl. She's quiet, thought Henry, but she can't play on the swings. It couldn't be Mrs. Magoon, who knew all about hugs. She shares, thought Henry, but she has to. Could it be someone else in classroom 6? In art class, Vivian shared Henry's double easel. Vivian was a kaleidoscope, a tangle of colors. She had ribbons and clackety shoes. She knew every pony song. Her fingernails were painted like rainbows. When I get paint on my fingers, Henry said, I'll wash it off. Vivian waved her hands too close to Henry's face. My mommy painted them. Aren't they pretty? Painting on people is against the rules, said Henry. Did your mommy get in trouble? No. Henry lowered his voice. Did you get angry? Why should I? But Vivian was very angry later. He ruined them. She likes rainbows, Henry explained, and he thought her friend would say thank you. Henry made Vivian's shoes into rainbows. He put all the different colors on her shoes. Reading time was Henry's favorite. A friend will like it too. It was Henry's turn to put down the carpet squares. He tucked the blue ones next to the brown ones, the green ones in the very middle, and all the edges met and the corners fit perfectly. Reading time, shouted Samuel, my favorite time. Samuel was a thunderstorm, booming and crashing. He was kind of scary if you didn't have your blanket. He could pick up crayons with his toes and do some proper somersaults. Henry stepped in front of Samuel. Somersaults are hard. Samuel dodged past. I want a green one. Wait, Henry's throat felt tight. They're perfect. Mine's a magic carpet from a genie's lamp, said Samuel. It's not. Henry's face was hot. It's from Rug World. There's a sticker. Up, up and away, magic carpet. Booming and crashing, Henry's fingers curled close. A friend listens. Henry, Mrs. Magoon knelt in front of him. Sit with me, please. Henry did, but he couldn't see the pictures, and his carpet square was brown. During snack time, Jaden took 3 crackers instead of 2. At recess, Riley dug up worms and let them use the swings. At free time, Henry's hope for a friend felt small. He watched the sunlight play along Gilly's scales. He could watch Gilly for a long time. Katie watched too. Katie smelled like strawberry milk. She read storybooks all by herself. She slid down the big slide, sometimes backwards. The big slide is too scary, said Henry. Gilly floated past. She's shimmery, said Katie. But she doesn't blink, said Henry. What does she do? She burps pebbles, Henry thought, and breathes underwater, and turns sunshine into colors. Henry hunched into his sweatshirt. Fish things. Katie bent to have a closer look. I like her. Henry tried not to blink. Want to play blocks? Sure. I don't like triangles, said Henry. I don't like broccoli, said Katie. Together they built a tower. It had rectangles, cylinders, and squares, but no triangles or broccoli. It's perfect, said Henry. Thank you, said Katie. The next day they played on the swings and Katie went down the big slide. Henry waited at the bottom for his friend. The end. Boys and girls, the story, A Friend for Henry, is a story about a student who has an autism spectrum disorder. See, Henry wanted everything to be in a certain way. He wanted certain things in order. He wanted certain colors. And sometimes these differences made it difficult for him to make a friend. But eventually, at the end of the story, he did make a friend. Have a great Exceptional Students Week as we celebrate our differences and uniqueness about all of us. Thank you.